Hi everybody. So, I forgot that it's a D&D day. Mark, remember the name of the first Vampire the Masquerade stream was going to be Whoa Vampires? No, obviously I didn't remember that. Maybe I'll do it on the next one. Hi everybody. We are probably not actually playing Vampire the Masquerade today, false advertising, because it is, it's D&D day. I totally forgot. So no stream tonight? We'll hang out here until it's time to, go to the D&D stream, and then I'll probably like raid out. I don't know. I'm gonna like hang out here just to let everybody know what's going on. I totally forgot. Oops. One sec. All right. Wow. Oops. Oops. That's it's a bit of a mistake. Bit of an oopsie daisy. It's fine. I'm going to scream. I'm very disappointed. Well, you know. So it goes. We're gonna go atomize West Virginia now. What did West Virginia do to you? Strim. Hi, spoiled water. Yeah, I totally forgot. I'm supposed to be doing a D&D collab stream today. So I'm gonna be doing that in like 45 minutes. So I'm probably just gonna raid in over there and we'll resume on that side. Whoops. It pissed me off. What pissed you off? West Virginia? What did West Virginia specifically do to you, actually? Load up a game of Balatro. I think I'm actually going to try and make sure that Vampire the Masquerade works. Because there's like a whole, I have to like run a patcher and shit that I forgot to do. So here I am, doing it on stream. Fuck you, Windows, protecting my PC from the mods I'm trying to install. I hate Windows. I'm this close to becoming a Linux girl. I just am afraid of math and code.
Not be a Linux. I haven't even set up your audio.
I know. That's what I mean. I just hate Windows so much.
I know. I could get away with it, and I don't want to.
Yeah, that's fair. It's too much effort. Let's see. Patch Plus, install. I thought of becoming a Linux girl, then I remembered that a lot of games don't launch with Linux support. Yeah, that's another issue that I have. I hate it. I hate Linux. Or not Linux, I hate Windows. I hate Windows so much. But it is like the standard for all the things I like to do. Oh, hi. Oh my god, a smooch? A smooch? Alrighty then. This is what I get. Like I was feeling so good about like being on time and being on top of shit and like being more productive. Like I filmed a TikTok today. Like not just a clip from Twitch, but like I filmed something. I mean Faith filmed it, but I directed it and was the one in it. So like that counts for something, right? And so like I was so psyched. I was like, yeah, all right, hell yeah, fuck yeah, I'm in. I'm running my stream. This is great. And then I while I was in starting soon, I got the pre D&D stream call. And I was oof. So it's just a little. I guess I should just change this to like just chatting or something instead of Vampire the Masquerade because I'm probably not going to get to actually play Vampire the Masquerade. Maybe. Hold on. Okay, there we go. Now we're in just chatting. You look pretty today, though. There's at least that. Thanks. Hey. Oh, I can also finish posting that TikTok, actually. Ha! Ha! Um, there's something. There's something to be done here. Um, what do I do here? Like this. Okay. Why did Mark look at the camera like that? Like what? How did I look at the camera? What did I do? I don't know. Self-affirmation. My self-affirmation is that despite the fact that I was ready for the wrong thing, I was running on time today. I already ate food. I made coffee. I started my stream at an appropriate time. I'm on top of shit. All right. I thought you were going to say something saucy. I don't know. Maybe I was. Maybe I wasn't. Who knows? I I don't know. I don't understand. This whole being functional thing is new to me. All right. I'm still working out on still working out the details. What if D&D was canceled? D&D was canceled last week. We can't cancel D&D again. Going to assume the victory position. Ah. Let's see. I should probably update in. Okay, there's that. Gotcha. Local 58, rejoice! His throne. I watched all of Local 58 like a year ago. There's probably way more of it now. Oh, I I did not properly prepare for Vampire the Masquerade. So I actually this whole like buying time here was originally because I had to install the unofficial patch to make it work with my computer, which it does now. Hell yeah. Okay. That's good to know. Wow. That was loud. Okay. Very good. Very good. Yes, excellent. All right. We're not doing this, but I can. Whoa! Did it just melt my just melted my camera. The unofficial patch did not work. What do you mean it did not work? It just worked. What do you mean it didn't work? I think. Are you lying to me? It was up there. It finally launched the game at the very least. I can play it at my leisure. I didn't know that I needed the unofficial patch originally. I was just like, oh yeah, I'll just be able to run this game from 2004, right? There's no way that this will cause problems. And then it just like crashed over and over and over again. So I had to go and install the unofficial patch and get it running. Which it just finished there, which is what you heard in the background was the game launching. Um, oops. Ah, god damn it! I have like a. I need to blow my nose. Every now and then, every now and then, when I put my concealer on, I get like very slight. Yeah, the unofficial patch is very needed. Yeah, apparently. You just finished? Just finished what, Ashley? Yeah. Okay, there we go. We're back. The GOG version supports the unofficial patch for VTM. Hell yeah. I really should be using GOG a lot more often. They're pretty rad. And they still allow porn games on their platform, which I think is a based move. The correct take in the eyes of all of this enforced censorship by payment processors. I'm gonna put the music back on so that we have a little something. This is a really awkward amount of time. Like I have 30 minutes until the D&D stream, and I don't want to just like turn my stream off. Awkward. Awkward. When are we getting the Femerad? What does that mean? What's that supposed to mean? I don't I don't know what that is. Maybe I should do little pre D&D hangouts every time I have D&D. Mark, I just conquered New England as Communist Congo and Hoi 4. That's amazing. That is such an incredible statement. I love that, cat. That's like when I nuked Italy as Communist Colombia. I dropped an A-bomb on Rome to break the Axis. I'm gonna eat your chowder, Mark. How dare you? First of all. Second, where do you get the audacity? Third, where is this chowder? I want to know so that I can have some. Masquerade Femerade. Oh. I get it. I am the Chowder Man. We have Chowder Man as a soundboard in the garrison now. Hey. Oh my god, Maxine, hi. Thank you. Hey Mork, hey Gleep, what's up? It's too smart for Morky. How dare you? First of all, cat. The fucking audacity, the nerve. God. Oh man. I cannot believe. No, I can believe it. I can believe that I forgot that I'm supposed to be on a D&D stream today. That's very in my ballpark of things to do. Honestly, like things were getting a little bit too professional around here, you know? I needed to have a major blunder to really bring things back into line with that typical mercenary girlfriend amateur hour shit that we're used to. Quick. Whoops. Fine. It's fine. I'll only be embarrassed for the rest of the day. Totally normal. EP puppy? Yeah. It's okay. I've got coffee and a Red Bull for later. If you want to donate to Mercenary Girlfriend to keep the caffeine flowing and the dog girl awake. One, your mom. Two, your mom. Three, your mom's house.
On your knees for me.
You're going to Kentucky to get chowder? You can keep it. I don't want chowder coming out of my mom's house. What are we doing here? Can we donate for Uwu during D&D?
There you go. Fine. It's done. It's over. Give me my clip.
I'm sorry! I saw the Vampire the Masquerade title. Hold on, wait a second. What was it? In the title, so you lured me as a vampire personality override? God damn it. I meant to be playing Vampire the Masquerade, okay? I meant to. I forgot I have D&D today. I'm very stupid. That's an idea about the Uwu for the D&D? Oh, God. Am I allowed to ruin other people's experiences with my over maybe the vampire person? How do I? What is a vampire personality over? What would we do for vampire shit? I feel like I'm pretty vampire coded normally. Ask them. Then I'd have to ask. Then I'd have to engage it. Then I would have to do a socializing. Are you kidding me? I can't talk to other streamers. That's insane. They're so much cooler than me. You kidding? Because I'm a sick fuck. Oh man, I'll check. I'll check in with them. Then I'll need to find a way to like keep track. I'll have to like watch my Ko-fi on the side. 1 hour of uwu. Oh no. So when do we normally end around 8? I could pick up stream again afterwards. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I'm feeling like really taken by a productive spirit right now. How do I vampire I need to think. The obvious explanation, which already being lazy 30 minutes in. The obvious vampire override is just to do the very posh, detective accent that I did before, but with a little bit more of a predatory glint to it. I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to workshop the vampire persona. Maybe we can do that while we're here. We can craft a vampire persona for me for when I start playing the masquerade for the rest of the week. Figuring out what to get Faith to write on Merc. That's also a good one. Now you have to stay for 24 hours. Oh no. Saying hi while at work. Have a great stream, Mork. Thank you, Maves. Hello. It's a pleasure to have you here. I'm only going to be here for a bit, and then we're going to be raiding into our D&D collab with Ellie, Sarah, and Misty. Because I have fooled you all into thinking that I was streaming. I fooled myself into thinking that I was streaming solo today. It's alright. You'll all follow me, won't you? You're under my spell, yeah? Nerd talk incoming. Very much. There's going to be a lot of math and rolling little dice. It's wretched, really. Your vampire persona. I became a vampire to suck blood and fuck forever. I mean, actually, though, that's very spot on. It's direct. To the point. Oh god, math. Hey, decaffeinated. How you doing? It's good to see you. Lovely that you've made an appearance. This is the clan way. You shake the dice with both hands. That depends on how favorable of a result I'm looking for. I got to play in a Trench Crusade game last night against one of my moderators, Tanko, and it was an absolute butchery field. Neither of us walked away okay. I love war games. Big fan of tabletop war games, me. I also may be getting back into Magic the Gathering. I've been rallying my disparate friend groups to start playing EDH Commander again. In my D&D game, our current DM lets us use our physical dice. After a nat 1 every session and a 3 last session, I've decided to switch to virtual dice. Yeah, that will do it. I distrust my in-person. My real dice are old and well-traveled and also inspired with a spirit of resistance. They do not follow orders or bend to my will. Wretched. Both of you left sweaty and covered in shame, huh? It's my favorite way to walk away from a table. Sounds like a plan. Bite me. You're going to have to get a bit closer, Maxine. Maybe this is a bit more of a vampire persona. I can work with that. It's amazing how much just a minor shift in linguistics can alter the way that the rest of the body follows suit, right? Stop looking at me with those harlot eyes. These ones. Are you afraid you're going to become possessed of a Jezebel spirit? Be glamored by my very gaze? I got a nat 1 on an intimidation to intimidate a priest. Well, you shouldn't be intimidating priests anyway. A nat 1 on an athletics, barbarian, by the way, to kick a rock down the road. A nat 1 on a stealth check in a monster's lair. I feel like one of these things is far worse than its compatriots. Succubus? A succubus? Me? Never. I'm the picture of virtue. A wholesome creature.
There you go. Fine. It's done. It's over.
I need to get you some fangs for the playthrough.
Terrorist.
Halloween plans? I don't have Halloween plans as of yet. Well, I am going to be Halloween proper. I'm likely going to be attending dinner with Faith's family. I was considering doing a Halloween stream, but they do family holiday events, so maybe I'll just do Halloween on Saturday. Make a whole day of it. You know? Not going to that way we don't overlap with everybody else's Halloween plans, whether you have them or not. I'm not sure. I could dress up as the elf girl for Halloween. That's always a good one. Picture of virtue. Yes, exactly. Hey y'all. Hello, Julia. How are you doing? It's lovely to see you. Also, thank you, Jayden, for both of the donations. Is there something specific you want from the second one, or is that just to get on my good side? Would I get a trick or a treat, though? That depends. Have you been naughty or nice? I know we're mixing holiday metaphors, but... well, what's the point of living if you don't break a few rules and social conventions? You're good. I'm glad to hear that, Julia. I have low blood sugar right now, and I feel like passing out, you know, as a little treat. That's not good at all. Try a quick little snack. Bite into a co-worker or a roommate, perhaps. I think this is going to replace the femme fatale in the personality overrides. It's going to use the same linguistic angle, but I like the... This gives me a more full picture of how to act, how to behave. This has been good workshopping, Jayden. Thank you. A pleasure. All in all, through and through. Always. Are you at work right now, Julia? Are you back at home? I suppose that does change the calculus on whether or not you can just pass out and have a little nap. Hi, Misty. Welcome in. I completely forgot about D&D today, but I'll be there. Look at my last message. When I tried to stop the weakest member of the party from approaching the big scary monster in the cave, I rolled like an 8, and she rolled an at 20, so you know. That sounds like our Dark Heresy games. Our game master is incapable of rolling badly, whenever it comes to a negative result for the rest of us. It's terrible. We've been butchered by encounters supposedly far below our skill level. Has this been satisfactory, Jayden? Is this what you were looking for? Do you have any notes? This is your vampire personality override, after all. I need to make sure that I'm providing a satisfactory service. I never want to have somebody feel unsatisfied after one of my deliveries. I have to finish posting that video. One moment. Mm. Look at my last message. New personality for Mork. Girl puppy, as opposed to puppy girl. The fuck is that supposed to mean? Elaborate. I don't understand. Ah! Ah! I'm alright.
There you go. Fine. It's done. It's over.
Satisfaction is based on mutual enjoyment.
Terrorist.
Satisfaction is based on mutual enjoyment. Are you having fun? I'm having a lovely time. I love being told what to do, especially when there's money on the table. Some people say transactional relationships are of a lesser degree or strata than one that's more commonly seen as genuine, but me, I find them extremely satisfying. I hope that you have as well. Ashley, yes is not an appropriate response to that question. You need to elaborate. You need to expand. Trans? I know. Can you imagine? Could you imagine being trans? Everything is transgender. Transactual. It's a good one. I like that. Is it consistent? Is my verbiage holding up, all things considered? I know it's got some holes in it here and there, but see, like that. Even there. There? We're working on it. I haven't put as much time into this one as a few of my others.
Haslam Chris sub for 6 Eller9 CUTIE Eller9 CUTIE Eller9 CUTIE Eller9 CUTIE Eller9 CUTIE Eller9 CUTIE.
Oh my god!
There you go. Fine. It's done. It's over.
You can still get a vampire costume in time.
Anon says you can still get a vampire costume in time.
Alright. Alright then, Chayton. I'll see what I can do. I know there are a few Halloween shops down the downtown. I can take a peek, see what I can get my hands on. And if I can't get anything specific, I'll cobble it together from what I already have. I just need to find some fangs. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it. It's been a delightful edition. Very shocking turnout from the streaming for an hour before raiding into a D&D collaboration. Thank you. It's been... I'm trying very hard not to break character. I'm, giddy underneath the cold exterior, the aloof, indifferent, airs that I've put on. Tell me about your character. Which character? What character? In this D&D stream? In the D&D game? My character can get dressed up and then pop into the local blood bank and ask to make a withdrawal. I don't know if we have a local blood bank. We live in the mountains. We probably have to fly all of our blood in by helicopter. My character in the D&D stream is a con artist and a drunk who bumbles her way through her day-to-day interactions, trying to craft as harmless and aloof of a persona as possible, but is secretly a very highly skilled pit fighter who travels from town to town, making all of her money from winnings in underground fighting rings, and pursuing every possible opportunity to increase her own personal skill and power. A drunk con artist, isn't that just you? I never said it wasn't a self-insert. I adore con artists, charlatans, thieves, reprobates, nomads. Best ever method character. Yeah, exactly. I've decided to just completely embody the characters that I play. I don't base them off of my life experiences at all. I base my life experiences off of what my RPG characters do. Which, let me tell you, is a real doozy after we slayed a dragon. Have you ever tried to slay a dragon in real life? Finding them is a real pain. Offering payment for tips that lead to capture of Great Red Dragon. What about bad dragons? I mean, I don't have any, but I may or may not share a living space with somebody who does. I do want one of them. Someday. Someday I'll get one. Drugs usually help you find dragons? Despite my regular experimentations, I have yet to find a dragon. I mean the opposite of good dragons. Oh, yes, of course. They're both difficult to find. Really what it comes down to. Also, Jayton, wait, you're not watching on YouTube, are you? No. Are you communicating with me exclusively through tips? I don't believe that you've typed anything in chat, which, don't get me wrong, fabulous way to get me to pay attention to you. I'm not complaining. I am just shocked, amused, impressed. You're hot? Ah, hello, Gaz. I do have a YouTube chatter. Hello. It's a pleasure to have you. Welcome in. I'm glad that you think so. I should really be paying attention to my YouTube chat more often. Here we go. Alright, I have the multi-chat up now. Do you have a preference for scaly or fluffy dragons? I like them when they're feathered, actually. Oh god. Oh no, now I have to actually moderate my YouTube channel. Ugh, one moment.
Star quarterback.
Oops. Hold up. View my channel. Live. I like them when they're feathered. Oh, alright. Let's see. How does this even work? Join the conversation. Interact with us using this live stream. God damn it. I hate the YouTube UI so much. One moment. Ugh. There we go. All right. Perfect. Okay, now we're back online. When I get paid, I think I'm going to get some gym shoes and go get a gym membership. I think you should. I'm actually looking into getting a rock gym, like a bouldering gym membership again. It's a delightful time. I love climbing, scampering, a little bit of second story work. Love your hair? Thank you, Gaz. It's a pleasure.
Fine, it's done, it's over.
I see no links to my YouTube channel, not even in the socials link. Have I not linked my YouTube channel yet? I may not have. This is what I mean. You have to expect a bit of just a little bit of what do you call it? Endearing amateurishness to my content. One moment, let me see if I can add that in. Yeah, I'm going to just drop it off here. There it is for now. I'll have to add it in to the actual, what's it called? The links later on. I am 31, Gaz. And extremely sexy for it. Jankiness? Jankiness is a good way to put it, yes. Also, thank you, Jayden, for continuing the trend of communicating solely through tips.
Get pregnant.
All right. Let me see. Hi, Akemi. Welcome in. You look amazing. Thank you, guys. Plus what? Right. So let me see if I can get that added in before the other stream gets its thing done. All right. Let's see this. Okay. I'll get the YouTube channel added on later. I've subscribed. Thank you so much, guys. Welcome in. I don't really have the YouTube side of things set up for the actual stream interaction yet. I'm not used to having anybody swing by on that end. I primarily stream over on Twitch and use YouTube as an archival service, but I guess I'll have to start paying attention to that side. I've been told I look 16 to 45, so yeah, well, that's the thing. People's perceptions of age are never exactly accurate. I need more hot lime juice with honey. Yes, your hot lime tea. What is this? I'd love to do some rock climbing. I think the closest one to me, though, is somewhere in Illinois, which would be a minimum of half an hour. Well, half an hour is not bad if you've got a car, but go without an automobile. I'm bisexual. Congratulations, so am I. 19 to 25, not 16 to 45. What, is that on the guesstimates, the age guesstimates on Alchemy? I get a pretty wide range. I go from people thinking that I'm in my early 20s to people calling me a MILF on Instagram with no in between. And honestly, I'm totally fine with that kind of ambiguity. I need to finish putting my YouTube into the... Let me see. Into my social links. Where do I find that? I can never remember where to put it. Channel? Excellent. Link title. There we go. Now it should be on the main screen. That takes care of that. Are you Australian? No, I'm just doing a voice redeem. I'm an actor, you see. Normally, I talk a bit more like this. We can switch in and out. I think Alchemy is 27, prime femboy age. Clinical. So, guys, this is how I normally talk. However, I have a series of personality overrides that people can pay me a small, nominal transaction fee in which I will adopt a different persona. Talk like a pirate. You need to pay for that if you want it, Ashley. Also, I don't really have a pirate locked and loaded. I'm just going to end up going right back to the the vampire persona. My camera. What camera? Why are you like this? There we go. Very good. I can smell another intergen alpha gen Z. Want to see a super cute picture of me? Always, Alchemy.
There you go. Fine. It's done. It's over.
Are you sure you don't usually speak in Uwu? You sound like your name would be Lucifer or God damn it, Misty. You sound like your name would be Lucifer or Lilith. It's true. It could be either one. I actually, genuinely, I think Lucifer as a femme name goes hard as fuck. Fwick? Am I supposed to say fwick when I'm in the Ulu voice? I think I'm supposed to say fwick. Hola. Hello, Real Talk. How you doing? Someone was shocked that I'm 23 today's. Look at you go. Congratulations. Maybe? Lucifina? No, just Lucifer. I just like Lucifer as a femme name. It's kind of like calling your like misidentifying relationship titles to people, like your my he him lesbian boyfriend. HRT is a wild drug. It sure is. I'm gonna be 31 in about 4 months. No, you're almost as old as me, Ashley. Not quite, though. Happy birthday, yeah. Well, it's 4 months. That's you don't get a happy birthday 4 months from today. You're over 30? Yeah, I'm 31. Bask in my radiance. Yep. Gaz, are you gonna make me ban you? We're not gonna talk. We're not talking about doing illicit substances on stream.
Why?
Because I'll get in trouble. Yeah, fuck indeed. How do I get? It's amazing. I get the comments from. I see the YouTube comments in my multi-chat before they actually show up on the YouTube side. Fucking wild. Alright. Keep all of the real sultry stuff beneath one layer of innuendo. That's the basic running theme. Oh, the trans femmes look way younger. Yeah, estrogen is crazy like that. It'll get you. Can I get a pirate voice for my birthday? Maybe. Ask me again on your birthday. Maybe I'll have something ready. Ah! What are you doing?
I'm nervous.
You'll be fine. I believe in you. Alright. What was I getting up to? There was something else over here. Right. I have to be paying attention to when Good Girls in a Dungeon goes live. Oh, I have more time because Ellie's running late. What? what? Are you trying to shake out all of the nerves?
No, I didn't. Look on my mouth.
Don't ban me. I think you're cute.
Banned. Who said that? I'm gonna ban them. Anybody that looks at you, I'm banning. You did it.
It's no one. You can't prove it.
I'm coming over there.
You're gonna get me banned.
No, oh, wait,
Why is Shoop nervous? Shoop is nervous because of she's going to do a tour of a shop for a metal fabrication apprenticeship she is in line to maybe be part of. Or not apprenticeship, but like certification class. She's in the finalists for who gets accepted into the program. So she's very nervous today. My model papa is convinced I'm a lesbian even though I'm a gay femboy. Many such cases. You're gonna be fine. You are, however, shaking my camera with your stamps.
Where did I put my phone? It was in my pocket and now it's gone.
Oh no. She's going crazy, chat. That's so cool. It's very cool. Shoop is gonna kill it. Yeah, I believe in her. She's gonna be a blacksmith.
That's not what that is.
I
I have done that, but that's not what that is. Can you call my phone?
Alright, I'm going to get rid of Gaz. Let me see. You got a 30-minute timeout until you can stop talking about porn in my YouTube channel. Alright, what?
Can you call my
No,
phone?
yeah, okay.
What?
1 second. Yeah.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Hello?
Fuck me, I come back to stream right as she's doing the damn voice. Look, I'm sorry. Misty paid for it, alright? We had the whole rest of the time where I was doing the big vampire voice. Oh, you're gonna be alright. I know, it's very nervous. You're gonna do great. I believe. Said the cute pic to work. I saw it. They're very cute. Very good. Excellent pics, Akami. Wham is addicted to phone. My dad thought I was straight when I told my parents I wanted to get on E, so into guys, or I guess I am gender fluid. Many such cases. People confusing gender identity and sexuality when they are very, very different things. Trying to have a serious conversation with the Uwu voice is driving me insane. Blame it on Misty, I see how it is. It's literally your fault. She was so cute, she's gonna do amazing, she's gonna do fantastic, I believe in her. I just logged on! I'm sorry. I'm gender fluid, so it's not gay. Yeah, people confuse me for gay all the time. Or half gay? Okay, everyone into me must be kinda gay and kinda straight. The ultimate gender fluid experience. It might be gender fluid, that might be a thing. I could see that. Ultimately, it's entirely up to you, you know? No one can decide. Here's the thing. You should not try to chase a label. Labels are meant to be descriptive, not proscriptive. We talk about this all the time. You don't need to try and fit yourself into what the general category of a label is. Just choose the label that feels best for you at the time. Just be who you are and how you want to be. But then, giving this fucking speech in the Uwu voice is driving me insane. You know, just pick out whichever one whenever it fits you, you know? Yeah, gender is really just a word to me mostly. Felt. I represent the into naps, Netflix, and new foods people. The other day, someone asked me what my dead name is. I tried to play it off by saying it's a need-to-know basis kind of thing, and they're just like, yeah, I need to know. Well, tell them that no, they don't. They mind their own freaking business. The fuck? Why do they need to know? They only need to know if there was a legal, if they're, filling out legal paperwork or something along those lines. Driving you insane, so I did good? Yes, you did great. But I am stupid. Hey, me too, bestie. I spent 15 hours editing yesterday. That's a lot of time editing. I've been starting to edit more regularly again. I actually have all of the Sunless Sea supercuts ready, except for the last one. But it's not really a supercut, it's just the last part that I just have to chop the beginning and end of off. My dead name is Nunya. Nunya fwickin' business. What was I doing? Wait, I was finishing this TikTok post. Friends. You're only allowed to have 5 tags on TikTok now, and I feel old. The times they are changing. What do I even add here? Yo. I keep dropping out of the Uwu voice. I'm not fully committed to it. What do I want to tackle on as my last one? Sure, why not? Alright, there we go. Now I don't have to worry about that anymore. It's done. All finished. I got 134k views in the last 28 days. Nice. Happy to hear things are going well for you. Okay. Let's see what we got over here. Nothing. All right, solid. And has Ellie showed up over on the other side? No. Okay. To be fair, it could be much better. It can always be better. It can always be better. It can always be worse. I don't know. Like 134k views is nothing to sneeze. What do you mean it could be better? He's gonna come in here and flex on getting more collective views than I get like a month to be like, it could be better. Yeah, it can always be better. Of course it could be better. A beautiful friend is running late, as is tradition. Just let me know when they go live, Misty. Then I can wait in. D&D night. Yep. Lamau Uwu time has already started. Yeah. I was doing the vampire voice earlier, which I should actually change it from femme fatale to vampire, because I think that'll get more play. Where is stream elements? Boop, 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 boop. I also finished updating all of the quotes into the quote bot. That's pretty cool. That bot, timos. Let's see, tip menu. Save that. Copy this. And then that goes into commands, custom commands, menu, edit, of this. There we go. All right, perfect. I once told someone how many YouTube views I have, and they answered with, I have 1 million views on the hub. I still haven't recovered. Yeah. Okay. I don't know. I hang out with people who get way better views than me all the time. If I got knocked out by it every time, I would be in permanent paralysis. That was unexpected. Maybe since I'm in the not safe for work industry, it just wouldn't have been as hard for me. I'd be like, damn, all right, good for you, friend. Hell yeah. I wish I was cool enough to get views. You probably are. You just have to put in a fuck ton of time and effort. Let me tell you. My entire start happened because of a stroke of luck, more or less, and a dick joke. I'm pretty sure everybody is familiar with the Merc law that I first got. Like my first taste of popularity on TikTok was because I made a joke about looking like a trad wife and having a cock. That was it. That's why. That's the domino that led us to this point in time. I also know people with much better views than me, but I didn't expect the hub. Fair enough, I guess. I love that the Boston accent bleeds into the Uwu voice. I can't help it. You know, they are cousin accents. Trad wife, you, yeah. Yeah. It was, hold on, wait a second. God, I know, I don't need to bring it up. Yeah, I had like a frilly, like, it was when I was still figuring out my style before I settled into like the alt tomboy aesthetic, you know? I want to be a twad wife. Hey, you know, you just gotta find someone who's willing to pay. Ah, God, freaking damn it! From this chatter, Alchemy, I'm very proud of you and all of the progress that you've been making. You're a I want to be a wife. We're relatable. Alchemy, you've got a cool channel. You do cool stuff. I think you're a cool person, and I like playing games with you the couple times that I've got to. I know we don't do it so often anymore, but we should. We should do it more often. You helped me get through the last few hours of my last 24-hour stream. And that was a huge help because I was dying at that point, and you came in and we played Night Rain, and I freaking sucked at it. So anyway, yeah, I think you're pretty cool, Alchemy. I'm just making jokes and stuff. I don't know what I want to do with my free time life right now. I'll figure that out once I get my mental health stuff figured out. Many such cases. If there's a trans femme in the chat who does not dream of the trad wife life, right? I'm a cishet man. What do you mean? Yeah, no, yeah. Hey, look, sucking dudes. All right, it's very normal for a cishet guy to want to be a trophy wife. I mean, that's what I felt like that all the time, and I obviously am very cis hetero. Damn it, the egg quacks further. It's alright. Take your time. Take your time. You'll get there when you get there. Tradwife is a state of being, a mindset even. Fall Wivo. I'm gonna finish all my coffee before we even get to the D&D stream. I'm going to need you to read these South Shore names in the voice. Plymouth, Fall Wivo, New Bedford, Wareham, Buzzards Bay, Sandwich, Carver. You left out an R in Carver, Middleborough, Middleborough. 4 brains for the whole chat. We all take turns. I already own a KitchenAid stand mixer with several attachments. Why has a rich man not married me? God, you're so real for that. Ain't got no time. I got a skirt and wore it 2 weeks later outside. Hell yeah. I'm sorry, I can't warp time and space. If I could, I would. Everything happened pretty fast for me, but I thought about it for a long time before. I had a floodgate moment, you know? I realized I was twins. Twins! Ah! I was on hormones 3 months later. But it was kind of like the, wait, I'm out of time. I don't need to ooh anymore. I'm good. Hell yeah. Middlesbrough. Commander! What? What did I do? What did I miss, Hook? Hold on. Where'd you go? Where'd you go? What did I miss? Worcester. Ooh, accent soon. I just got out of it. Your name is iconic. Thank you. I was real proud of that. When I was looking for my my social media name that I was gonna be using when I started posting on like TikTok, originally, and I landed on Mercenary Girlfriend, I was like, yeah, this has got gas. This has potential to go places, you know. Audition for a masshole townie voice, complete with the Dunks coffee and the occasional calling me the F-slit. See, the problem is I would absolutely drop the F slur on some on some of my fellow fucking queers, but I think Twitch would probably give me the boot for it, you know? OMG, go. I thought you had a rotisserie when everyone was bullying you. Oh my god, no. No, I was doing my little ooh voice. You know, it's the ooh voice. Hello, hello. No, I have before. I was doing the vampire aristocrat before this, and people came in. I had one person come in on the YouTube side and ask if I was Australian, which fascinating because I don't think that lands anywhere. I don't think it scans anywhere near Australian, but here we are. When were you diagnosed as having a terminal Massachusetts accent? It actually wasn't until after I moved out of Massachusetts. Like, I had it a little bit, but my mom, who was from Colorado, really did not want me to develop a Massachusetts accent. So every time it started to surface, she would correct the shit out of me. But then when I left Massachusetts with the Renaissance Fair, when I started traveling with the Ren Fair when I was like 21, I started looking for ways to like keep a little bit of home with me while I was traveling. And so I started to let myself like actually lean into the Mass accent a bit more, like that classic like Southie Boston accent. That and I got like really annoyed whenever people shit talk the Patriots, despite the fact that I do not care about football, you know? What about the Boston accent? What about it? I do need to add that to the fucking personality overrides, I guess. When I drink, people can tell I'm from Kentucky. I sound like a Hillwilliam. Like a fucking Hillwilliam. My parents actually moved to Kentucky recently. It's drag, but with weird old disease. Drag, but with weird old diseases. I think the problem with me doing like a Boston like townie override is that I slip in and out of it too too frequently. Like I don't think I can maintain it for a long period of time. When were you diagnosed with terminal Carl Wheezer voice? That one I got on my own. I'm a Weezer chaser. My Carl Wheezer voice is, I think, pretty good, but it is a very Flanderized Carl Wheezer, you know? Like, it doesn't actually sound that much like the character. It just sounds like everybody's, like, mental picture of the character. He and there, Merc. Ellie's stuck at the teleporter. That's fine. Just gives me more time to fuck around with my chat. I'm here for it. Hold on. Let me check this. Do I have anything crazy going on? Cool. All right. I can never hide who I am, even if I get hurt doing it. I think, yeah, that's fair. I have kind of a similar thing. I spent too long, like, masking and living for other people's, like, expectations and comfort to let that happen at all now that I am, like, out as a trans woman, you know? When I drink, I sound like I would hate crime myself. It's lame. Hey, look. Second dudes, all right? You gotta reclaim your accent. It's like when I a lot of times when I do my townie accent, I'll do it when I'm talking about fucking intellectual shit, you know? I'll be like, yeah, so anyway, the optimal positions to set up a fucking satellite are in the Lagrange points in you know, high orbit around a fucking planet or star, any orbital body really, because it minimizes the amount of gravitational pull. It equalizes the pull between the object and the inertia that you got going on. That way, you can minimize the amount of fuel you have to spend to correct your course and keep yourself in high orbit. You know, you got to break those stereotypes. Everybody thinks that the townie accent's just for people who don't know how to read. It's not true. I have known some very intelligent townies who have, you know, offered me a bump in the bathroom. With you on that one, it took me a long time to figure things out and come out, and I refuse to pretend for even a second anymore. Yeah, exactly. I want to push left-wing politics with my accent. Yo, we should make a mine owner disappear and join a union. Yeah. No, but actually, for real, like, well, that's the thing. Like, hillbillies and rednecks, you know, kind of been co-opted by the right when they used to be distinctly anti-authoritarian, like, and heavily leftist groups, largely responsible for pushing labor movements and such. I need to talk passionately in my accent. You absolutely do. Sadly, that would mean I'll need to copy about Australian painter. Don't let them define you, all right? Can you do a Brooklyn accent? Probably not. Not for long. If I had a video of somebody talking in a Brooklyn accent, for like a maybe like 5 minutes of dialogue, I could probably adapt it fairly well. I'm pretty good at picking up on structures and doing like a good enough patchwork job on accents. I don't want real talk. I don't like that. I don't have an accent. I'm boring. Fun fact, you do have an accent. You just don't recognize that you have an accent. You've talked to me. Do I have an accent? I mean, you do have an accent. I wouldn't be able to pin what it is. Like, everybody has an accent to their speech. Like, nobody, like, unless even like accentless speech. Um. Unaccented speech is itself a form of speech accent, you know? When you're like over pronouncing everything and being like hyper clear. I know a really common bit of my like resting accent is that I don't pronounce T's really. Like it just kind of like slurs in the middle of, if a T is in the middle of the word, like kitten. I don't say kitten, I say kitten. Kitten. It's just like a break. You could like replace it with an apostrophe in the middle of the word. I only speak in mid-Atlantic now. News from the front. Our boys in green are pressing up on the Siegfried Line. The Germans have collapsed under the combined pressure of Allied forces, or Entente forces, as they make their way through the French countryside and into the German homeland. These are not punitive. I just don't want them sitting in my chat history. You're just getting purged. Oh, I did not mean to time out real talk for a long period of time. My bad. Can somebody untime out real talk? Fuck. Hold on. I just meant to purge. Oops. Murky Monster. I know. Hold on. I have to bring up mod view now. Oh! I goofed. Chat settings. How do I fix this? I don't remember how to fix it. I pressed the wrong button. I didn't mean to. I just wanted to purge the messages. Shit. How the fuck? How do I do this? Hold on. Can I open up like a viewer list or something? Users in chat. Where is... There we go. Real talk. Ah! I did it on timeout. Okay, you're back. You're back! Nothing happened. There is no war in Bossing, say. I'm going to a haunted house with a couple people from work on Sunday, and I'm gonna get all dressed up since it's the first time in months I've had a reason to. Hell yeah. I grabbed a phone call. I know why you did this. You were just... Thank you. Still, you're a monster. I know! I can't be trusted with power. Bruh. Gigaba. Look, regardless of what the context is, I just do not want to have... I'm not gonna say it. I'm not gonna say it because that'll get clipped and then I'm going to be, like, on Fox News by the end of the fucking night. Rook needs a mod view for mod view. It's true, I do. What did I just bump? Oh, I bumped the dog toy. And I'll become the monster. I'll deal the blow. For some reason, since I got on E, I just want to snuggle. That'll do that. That'll do that to you. E, like the like changes in the impulses for how you experience like intimacy, whether it's like platonic or romantic or sexual, like is wild. Like it like going on to like getting a different set of hormones from the ones you were born with, like really puts a lot into perspective on how much of human behavior is dictated by the chemicals in your body, you know? Because it's like it doesn't like change your personality, but it definitely like you experience the world in a very like at least in my experience, it changes the filter and the lens through which you perceive the world and like what your first instinct like impulses are towards a lot of situations or scenarios. I feel like it just added stuff. I still have the other stuff from before. Yeah. That's kind of what I mean though. Like, and I guess it is different for everyone. I know it changed some things for me. In other ways, it just added stuff. I'm a cuddler, but I'm also like an autistic being and can't initiate anything. I enjoy cuddling, but I get very like what is it? Like touch sensitive just out of nowhere from the autism probably, where like I'll be fine, I'll be comfortable, I'll be having a great time, and then suddenly nothing can be touching my body and I have to like extricate myself and go sit on the other side of the room. Nothing that the person involved did at all. I just like get suddenly very overwhelmed and have to like and like go hang out somewhere else. I think I'm just horny. That could also be true. I mean, it does in the sense make it makes you not miserable inherently. Oh yeah, well it did do that for me. Yeah, absolutely. That's for those of us with the real bad dysphoria though. I do know some like, you know, plenty of people transition not out of a sense of dysphoria, but just to have better feeling about themselves, you know, like just chasing that euphoria. Yeah, couldn't be me though. I was miserable, and then I got on estrogen, and suddenly I was like, "Wow, life is worth living." It's like, I'm not on anything, and I've wanted to do that for the last 17 years. Also, on that topic of my ex, I saw her today. I am not depressed again, or you are depressed again. You are now depressed. I don't know. I don't know which way. I hope that didn't make you depressed again. I'm sorry. My problem is I just get ridiculously hot. That also does it. I want to cuddle. I've never cuddled someone before. You know what? Fair enough. It is a good thing. It's a good thing. You'll get there. Yeah, from what I've heard, you live in a very constraining like community at the moment. Like, I believe in you. You're gonna get out of your little hometown. You're gonna spread your wings. You're gonna have a fucking rad time. I'm like a furnace for some reason. Yeah, I've said this before, but I'm like a reactor core in meltdown constantly. We got to like stand in front of a thermal camera at the aquarium in Atlanta, and like everybody else was like looking at all of the ways that they do stuff, and I was like, oh hey, neat, let me try. And I stepped in, and it was like like it was just like actually like noticeably brighter than everybody else on the thermal camera. I have dysphoria over certain parts of me. Same, bestie. You are now depressed again. Oh no! I'm sorry, Chris. Fuck. I'm hoping I also experience a better mental state when I start E. I know it not immediately, but like within 2 to 3 weeks started to alleviate my chronic depression. That's not going to be the result for everyone, but if you have biochemical dysphoria like I did, it's pretty quick. Where it starts to work on you. Can I ask a question that might be perceived as racial, though it deals with my core values as an auntie and food? Go for it, Misty. Before dressing femme, it was like, well, I like my work. I just don't, I'll never like how I look. Yeah, right? TBH, the thought of intimacy kind of scares me at this point. It scares everybody. at first, you know? Like, nobody's just, like, comfortable. Well, not nobody. I'm not gonna say nobody. Most people aren't comfortable going into it without experience. Like, here's the thing, Ashley. When you're dealing with adults, who are, you know, mature about these kinds of things, um, like, you can just be upfront with that. And, like, people will be okay with, like, they'll understand, you know? Um, that's a totally normal reaction, and you should take it at your pace. Um, and just you stay within the outer bonds of your comfort level, right? Like, push yourself a little bit just to, like, break out of the little ruts and, like, see what you want to experience and how you want to experience it, but don't, like, go so far out of your comfort zone that you are, like, not enjoying yourself, you know? And, you know, don't feel bad about being, like, apprehensive or afraid, you know? Like, everybody's afraid of things the first time they do it, you know? Um Now for the first time I really like how I look. Hell yeah. Love to hear that, real talk. I hate my face and such for body hair. Oh god, the body hair gets me. I absolutely get that. Also, the face thing. I'm a lot better. It's a lot better for me now, especially after being on estrogen for a while, but man, my face stressed me out for a long time. I still get those little twinges, you know, the little brain worm, but I can usually, like, get rid of them at this point. I'm still sometimes pissy about how you look. The Predator would easily track Merc because of Merc's hotness. It's true. No amount of wet mud would conceal me. Honestly, I've lived for too long to be uncomfortable. What? Aren't you like 23? Yes. I assure you, there are definitely things that will make you uncomfortable later in life. It's less that I'm uncomfy and more of an irrational fear. It's an entirely rational fear. That's what I mean, actually. That's kind of what I'm trying to say. Is like, it's not, you're not like weird or strange for that. Like, that's a totally normal reaction. Even if it does feel irrational or like, um, what is it, like hyper reactive. Um, like, that is something that you can, like, look inwards and work on, if you want to. But like, it's not like you're not like unusual in that, you know. My face stressed me out for so long. Oh no, just pissed in general due to things. Oh, fair. I've done social media for 10 years. I feel ancient. I mean, I have too. I never really got any kind of success from it until, you know, the last couple of years. But yeah, I've been doing social media for like 12 years now. Like running a YouTube channel, and like I used to post on Vine back when Vine existed, you know? So I feel you. But you are not ancient. You are in fact baby. Itty bitty. You're just getting started. You're doing great from what I've heard. You know, on that process, but I started in my early teens. I started when I was 18. Yeah. Then again, I wasn't allowed access to the internet until I was like 15, so please forgive my language. At what level of caucasity is it perceived as okay to put shaved coconut into gumbo? Oh no! Like, I know that a ton of people of all colors and flavors of the rainbow make delicious comfort and soul food, just a fact. But watching this woman say that she was being spicy by adding coconut to gumbo and cornbread, I don't know. I don't like that. Look, I've gone out. I've said plenty of times I'm a really big fan of like fusion foods and people like making modifications to classic recipes and stuff. But personally, coconut and gumbo stresses me the fuck out. Special, oh god, the coconut and cornbread. Ha! No, not for me. Not for me. Mwah, have a great day, silly chew toy. You're calling me a chew toy? What the fuck, Jen? How dare you? Also, hi, how you doing? I'd try it, but it does freak me out. Plot twist, not using the internet makes people trans. I knew it. I love coconut. Yeah, fair, I guess. I like coconut in some things. I usually like, like coconut milk or coconut water as an ingredient in things more than I like the actual like coconut flesh. Flesh. That fibrous, scrapey coconut flesh. I don't know. It doesn't do it for me. Oh. Fibrous! I don't know, yeah. Coconut flesh and chocolate is so yummy. Ugh. No, I can't. I mean, I can, but I don't like to. If coconut, I can deal with coconut in some confections, but it's always something that I would prefer not to have on it, you know? It's kind of like onions on pizza. Like, I can deal with it, but if given the option, I will pretty much always say no to onions on my pizza. I feel the same way about coconut in sweet treats. Jen's training to reach the next level. At like 12 to 13, I think I already passed as a girl when I asked people. Hell yeah. I used to get confused for a girl fairly often when I was younger. And I definitely didn't get super excited about that all the time, and that definitely didn't confuse me and my parents all the time. Then puberty hit me like a fucking pickup truck. There's the breakdown. See, gumbo is not a sweet dish. Yeah, that's true. Gumbo's a savory, spicy dish, and it's so good. God, I love gumbo so much. I believe the definition is a stew. It's like a savory, spicy stew. I do not like puberty. I'm a fan of my second one. The first one, though. Fuck that shit. Fuck this shit, I'm out. I know what it is. I saw Scooby-Doo in Zombie Island. Oh, all right. That was good. I liked that. That was a fun bit. Puberty was shit for my hair. Same. Really want to try it? All right, Jen. When I eventually, you're Western, broadly the Western coast. Someday, we're gonna hang out, and we're gonna eat gumbo. I'll need to learn how to make it though, because I feel like I can't just give you like canned gumbo and call it a day. Gumbo's almost chili-like. Yeah, but like it's not as thick as a chili, usually, at least in my experience. Don't worry, I'll have you help me cook gumbo whenever we meet. Alright, hell yeah. I've never heard of gumbo before Scooby-Doo, and I still have never had it. Damn. My mom, one of the like 4 dishes that my mom knew how to make was gumbo. And so I grew up eating gumbo all the time and loved it. It was one of the better things that we got because she would make a big fucking vat of it, and we would just have gumbo for like 2 weeks, you know? Great. It was awesome. We'd like freeze bags of it and shit, put it in the freezer. I'll need to use you for your upper body strength. Me? For my upper body strength? Oh no. Things have gotten dire for using me for my upper body strength. Shit. Forget to add newborn baby meat in the gumbo. Right, can you turn on your Discord cam and join calls so I can get the camera? Ellie's here. Yeah, sure. 1 sec. Boom, boom, boom. Oh shit. I'm gonna have to like.
Designing the first scenario.
Okay. And I'm gonna do. Oh no, that's the wrong button. Camera. I'm gonna do OBS virtual cam for now. Like that. Nope. Should. Oh, right. I have to start my OBS. I have to start my virtual camera. All right. Dun, 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 dun. Yes, virtual camera. All right. We're getting closer. We're getting closer to D&D raid time. It's almost there. You know what? I'm glad I started stream. I got a solid like hour and 40 minutes, like almost 2 hours before D&D. This was a nice little chat. And then we're gonna raid in. We're all gonna go hang out in D&D. Most of you are going to leave, and that's fine. I understand. It's a side project. We're still working on getting it up and running. In 1 second, we'll be ready. Fuck yeah. Let me know when I've got a raid in. TikTok is telling me your last video was posted 33 minutes ago, and the search bar says Santorini trans girl. What? Will you be doing a post D&D stream? I think I might. I think I will. I think I'm going to caffeinate up, and I will launch up another stream afterwards, and maybe we'll start Vampire the Masquerade. I think that would be pretty cool. I think I need to stop treating D&D days as like a soft day off, and just have them be like, I'll do something a little bit before and I'll do a little bit afterwards, you know? Hey, see you then, Tata. Bye, cat. I finished my Baldur's Gate 3 speedrun, a cool 101.5 hours. Ah, man. Blistering speed on that one. Maybe you're still on in 6 hours? Eh, maybe. Maybe. Who knows? You think I'm joking? I'm serious. Making a proper dark brew takes muscles. No, I believe you that it requires muscles. The joke is that I don't have them. I'm still working on rebuilding my muscle mass. I am frail these days. I'm getting better. I've been eating a lot more. I've been working out more. I'm starting to build up some strength again. I just saw somebody streaming Bramble the Mountain King. Looks really cool. I think I've looked into that. Hold on.
Do not get.
Oh my god, no. What is this? Oh no, I haven't seen anything about this. Interesting. Oh, you know what? The soundtrack has showed up in my Spotify a couple times. That's where I recognize this. I need beauty sleep. I've never had muscle. I must be protected. I used to be fucking strong. I mean, like, I wasn't ever like a real like super strong individual, but I was like definitely like distinctly above average. And oh man, I had so many muscles. I was so strong. I've gotta get strong again. Good Girls in a Dungeon just went live. All right, we're gonna get ready to raid in over there then. Everybody ready? Everybody clear? Okay, here we go. Okay. So, let me get a... shit, you know, I didn't, We got this raid message. It feels weird raiding into, like, a collaboration that I'm part of with my own raid message, but here we go. Let's do it. I'm so fucking weak, I can hardly move it. Oof. I had to move the lunch table so I could move our table for breakfast, and you could barely move it. Oh, I've been there. I used to be the person who had to do all of the lifting when I worked in pharmacy, and then after like a year on estrogen, they had to stop asking me to do it because I just kept dropping shit. This is all you're doing, and it's hilarious. God damn it. You really need to copy and paste in a file somewhere. I really do. I'm getting there, okay? We've had a lot of stuff that's been on the back burner for like months has got done in the last 2 weeks since I got back from vacation. So I will do that. I will figure that out. It'll be done probably before the end of the week, maybe. Anyway, get ready. We're going in. Starting raid. My camera is visible over on that side. Oh my god. It's so weird. Okay. All right, everybody. I'll see you in like 10 seconds when I unmute over on the other side. Bye!